Well, actually, Instagram did. Let's see what Instagram
let's see what
has
we
to
got.
offer. So I posted on Instagram. I was like, hey, if you want to ask Mildred a question, go ahead or what's the topic? Okay, somebody says when your dog gets more tail than you because he's in a wheelchair. That's awesome. Well, good for your dog. How to handle the entire grocery store staring situation when you're just trying to get some eggs or something? I guess.
You really want to know my thing?
Yeah, let's hear your thing.
Yeah,
let's hear it. Yeah, I didn't know
all
you
right,
had a thing.
All right. So you guys been to the zoo, right?
Yeah.
Call the zoo, yeah.
All right. So when you go to the zoo, you see the giraffes and the monkeys and shit. But when you see the giraffes, you just see the giraffe and they're all yellow and brown spots and shit, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's say all the giraffes are chilling right there, but there's a blue one. So you're gonna be walking, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, so.
So then you're gonna be like,
where you're going with
so then you're like, oh shit, it's a blue giraffe. It's kind of odd, weird, cool, and then you keep on going with your life.
Blue giraffe's kind of cute.
Yeah. I can dig that.
Yeah, blue giraffe can get it by the barrier.
Shut the fuck up. So then, and that's my thing. I'm just a blue giraffe. You don't see a lot of people like me.
Oh, Mill, you're a good-looking blue giraffe, though.
but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
people are gonna stare
head.
at you. So
we should start up Blue Giraffe Productions.
Blue Giraffe Productions.
Well, anyways, back to my blue giraffe. That's how And then when I get nervous or when I see people staring at me, I just say blue giraffe, until I get over it.
You tell yourself that?
In public, if I ever see you in your head. Okay. I don't know if you're like blue giraffe.
I'm over it.
You're
but
like the crazy girl.
No, that'd be fucking creepy. But I just say it in my head, and I'm just a blue giraffe, dude. It's cool. Fuck it, get your shit.
I like that. That's cool.
Move on with life. Keep going.
I've had some funny stories at the supermarkets and stuff.
Because people are gonna stare at you.
Oh yeah, they're gonna stare.
So
the scary thing for me was they're gonna stare at my girlfriend or whoever I have with me. You know what I'm saying? How do you think she or he feels about that?
I've always wondered if some people like that though, like the attention,
It just depends. It's the person you.
I see you looking, girl. I see you looking.
I always wondered that. Yeah.
I feel like that hanging out with new people, I hope they don't feel weird. Them being stared at. Let's say I just met a guy. Okay. So he's gonna feel everybody's staring at us. I'm kind of over it. It only irks me if I'm in a bad mood. The fuck you staring at, you?
Yeah.
But it either
I've definitely had my anger issues about the staring before.
Have you?
Yeah.
If you're in a bad mood.
I just got a shitty haircut. I look like Lloyd off of Dumb and Dumber. And I was coming out of it, and then some dude was he was probably just looking at me being on a skateboard, but I was like, it's a fucked up haircut. I know. You don't tell me. I'm acting like he's looking at my dumb ass. I got a mullet now. I don't know why I said some shit.
Yeah, let's see the mullet. Have you shown the mullet yet? Oh, yeah. You showed the good side, too. Yeah. Getting that curl on.
On that mullet.
Is it curling? Is it curling? Give me some. Give me some spit.
You spit. We'll have to get some extensions in there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shot. I really can't hear y'all with the party going on in the back.
Have to calm it down over there.
So, mullets look fast. It's bottom line. They look fast. But so you're a blue giraffe swimming in a regular giraffe world, and everybody's staring at you. And what about kids? Though, do kids bother you? Because kids don't bother me.
I love those kids.
The
kids are the best. It's the older people that I feel like they should know better.
What?
Kids, it's a good opportunity to educate them.
Not even that.
And it's kind of funny sometimes.
No, I feel like what bothers me is what's wrong with you? The fuck's wrong with me?
Oh, I hate that line.
I haven't really gotten that a lot.
What's wrong with you?
That's a good one.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Yeah. Right?
If I would fucking kick you or fucking shit.
Yeah, I've had some disrespectful shit being said, some shit like that. I've had girls go up to me and be like, "Hey, baby, I just want you to know, you're still good looking." I'm like, "What do you mean still?" What, I lost it or something?
Yeah.
And then I've had people say what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I fucking got no legs, dog. What do you mean what's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? I'm pretty sure you got a default somewhere.
You know what I said one time? We're oh my God, what happened? I'm today, this morning? Oh, nothing, I just went to work.
I do it all the time. Yeah, you fucking people a lot. People
yeah.
Hey man, you need a hair? It's fuck no, I need some legs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you ever tell people bullshit stories?
Sometimes,
what happened to you? Yeah.
Sometimes I lie.
I feel like you've got some good, alligators, sharks, all the good.
Oh, I've said it all, dude. I've lied so many times on a cruise I forgot what the lie I said.
Or sometimes I just make it really sad and awkward for them.
Yeah,
so then they don't know what to say.
Then they'll leave you alone.
And then I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know so bad. Like, how's it going to change your life knowing my story?
Yeah.
You know?
Every time a cop asks me, and then if I'm pulled over, I'll be like, my friend was running from the cops, and I was a passenger, and they did the pit maneuver on us, and we flipped and lost them.
Sir, you cannot take it.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It just depends on my mood, though.
I gotta hear a sad story. I gotta get it. Let me get it for instance here. Like, let me hear a sad one.
Me?
Yeah. How'd you end up? Why are you like that? I'll be the dumbass and you be the.
No.
Why? So what's wrong with your legs? Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Stop. Don't breathe. Don't breathe either.
I might get it.
I know you're contagious. I'm being serious though, for real. Like, what's a funny story you've told somebody? What's a good lie? Because everybody's told a lie about why they're disabled or like what happened to them. If you haven't, if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't think I really have though.
That's so stupid and dumb and childish.
Oh, I tell people I try to fly. Like, that's kind of an abbreviation of my story.
You try to fly?
Try to fly, yeah.
Like, you tried.
Well, I fell out of the sky. That's why I'm in a wheelchair.
For
so.
real?
Well, I went off a jump and went up real high. So.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, some girls got to pick me up with that. So, ladies.
All right.
Do you get a lot of DMs?
No, I
your
don't. I don't. No.
Are you single?
Ish. No.
Okay, then
no.
I can't promote you. I cannot promote you, dude. No, sorry.
Edit. He's talking.
Yeah.
He's reaching for help. He's reaching
Tell
for
her
help.
hi. Tell her hi.
I say hello, Lily. Hello. I see you.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
Just kidding. No, I'm
to-
not.
to be on his side.
Okay, well, you
If
can
you're
promote
married,
me.
You're not single. But if you're not married, you're single.
That is a horrible way of fucking explaining that. Okay.
Yeah, but it's true.
If you're married, you're taken. If you're not married, you're single.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
think my mom used to like tell me that like back in the day when I used to get caught like cheating on chicks. Well, you're not married, you know, like something like that. That's what my mom would
Your
say.
mama's on your side.
Yeah, yeah, it's all right.
Wow.
It's okay. They'll get over it. You got over your legs, did you? I'm just playing. My mom has never done that, but I'm saying like it's something she would say.
I like your mom.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's
My mom
cool.
was pretty legit. She's a hard ass for sure. She got an afro still to this day.
An afro.
She does.
An afro mullet. Had a joiner. Man, I feel like this thing's in my eyeballs now.
Yeah. You're a wiggle man over there.
Can you hear it from there?
Can you hear me, Tom?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm gonna have to edit all this
Yeah,
shit.
he's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. He's like, I'm gonna have to edit, do it, you stupid.
I can move it. Y'all can keep talking though.
Do we have one more question?
We got a lot.
Yeah, what you
more
got? Go through them
questions.
then.
Yeah, go through the question.
I got something.
I do have one. I found, and it was actually a question for you. One says,
For me?
it's, from Casey Shrek Sky Kryptonite. I
Oh,
think
what's
that's
up?
it.
The username.
Yeah, it's long
'Cause I
as
didn't
fuck.
say
Yeah,
Just make sure I
I
face it
think that's how you say it.
Okay,
It says you're beautiful, and
Thank you.
it says, what's one thing in life you hope to teach younger generation?
Ooh, that's a damn good question.
Like, I don't know if they mean like for like handicapped people or just like people in general or what, but just whatever.
Like, I get like teach them something.
Yeah, if you want to teach us something, or if you don't want to teach them something.
Oh.
People teaching about purple drafts, maybe.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess
To a
just
blue draft,
Or was it a blue draft? Yeah, blue draft. Sorry,
green.
whatever.
It's fucking different.
Big
You know
colorful
that.
draft.
It's a different draft.
Yeah.
well, not teach them, but at least like
I might stare at a blue draft more than a cripple
motivate
girl.
them.
Yeah, or like
Way
be a
just
good
not-
example or
Well,
something.
I'm not trying to be a good example because I don't think I'm like a hashtag good person yet. You know, I'm still like developing.
That's
Why
good.
don't
You're
you
working
think-
on it.
Why
At
don't
least
you think you're a
yeah.
good person?
I don't think I'm the best version of me right now.
You could be a better person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of
That's
course.
fair enough.
Everybody could be a better person, but you don't feel like you're a good person already.
I mean, y'all are pretty cool.
But
Okay,
you want to be a super badass, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
You are a super badass, Mills.
Oh.
Mills actually, man, to be honest, dude, I'm gonna get a little sentimental. Oh well, it's like when I was training you, and Jesse and Jesus all at the same time, and that was probably the highlight of my career. To be honest with y'all, as far as my training career went, because I seen such a difference that it was making out of y'all, and like man, like the gym was like family and stuff, and honestly, like it kills me watching y'all work out and me not behind y'all, like pushing on some days. Like it really does. Like I see it and I'm like, man. Or like I see you doing a workout, I'm like, that'd be so more badass if she was adding an Arnold press to it. Or like something like I don't know. So like that's what kind of like y'all taught me a lot, man. I know y'all think that I hated y'all at first because I didn't talk to y'all and I showed y'all like some tough love shit. But that's just the trainer in me, man. And like I couldn't allow y'all to think that like I was impressed by the shit you were doing because I wanted you to give me more and more and more and more. And you did. Like I feel like I was the dad that they were kept on trying to prove that they're proud of, and then they just kept on getting better until one day I was like, you know what, like what you just did, like a tire flip, that was legit, dude. Like you worked your ass off for that. And Jesse doing dips, you doing dips. Like y'all were at one point, y'all couldn't get in and out of your chairs. You couldn't hold your foot on an assault bike. Next thing we know, we have her walking. We have her walking without crutches. Yeah. Think about that. You couldn't hold your foot on an assault bike the first day you came there.
And then you guys would tape me down.
We would tape her foot to the assault bike.
Tape me fucking down.
Yeah.
Until I just one day I didn't fucking need the fucking tape.
Dude, and that like man, I showed so many people that video like of you slipping a tire. Like you don't understand how proud I am of y'all and how far y'all came. Not just in a physical aspect, but in a mental aspect too, because you know as well as I did when you first got to the gym, like your head, even though you were in good spirits, your head was kind of down, and like I feel like you had trouble like adapting the way people were like treating you at the time, and I feel like being around us and
remember the one time I walked in there crying
and I got pissed off at you.
Dude, I still remember that day. I can cry right now.
Yeah. Well, you can tell it. I mean,
you can go. You say better, yeah. Okay, so anyways, I used to ride Metro Lift.
Yeah, she can.
And I started going to your gym with Metro because I couldn't drive.
How did you find us? I don't even know how we met. I just remember you showing up, got dropped off by Metro one day and never left.
Yeah,
That's pretty much how it happened.
Oh, shit.
Like, I would literally get in. I would, what's that thing called? When you, Metro the day before? No, like, I would schedule my ride the day before.
With Metro,
hey, pick me up at this time so I can get there at that time. And,
dang, that's a lot of work.
That is a fucking work,
Well,
dude.
what sucks is you get pick you up on time. They just never...
So Mildred actually came to the gym. She came to the gym one time.
By myself, dude.
But she came to, no, I'm saying this is the time you're talking about when you were sad.
Oh, yeah.
She came to the gym. She rode the Metro to the gym. I guess you had like a buddy with you. Not a buddy, but somebody
because we pick up other
Metro.
people. Yeah, Metro picks up
the dude,
I
want to say, said the comment to, I mean, he was like, you know, what's wrong with you? What's your disability? Whatever. And she, like, told him.
And I told him my story.
And the guy's response was like, dang, you're so young. You're going to be like that forever.
You're going to live that fucked up life for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I see.
It was like, and you're so young.
Do you remember what I told you when you came to the gym?
And I cried. It was...
He said that to you?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember I felt bad about this, and I've told Tommy this one. This was crazy, like, because I got kind of upset at you, like, crying about it, and I was like, man, you got to face it. Like, you don't remember me going to lunch or going to dinner with y'all? And I was like, Mildred, and then, like, Donna and everybody was there, and I was like, man, you're not, I was like, face it, you're not going to walk down the fucking aisle with your husband. Like, you're not going to. I was like, but I promise you, somebody who loves you is going to love you for you and not your looks anymore. I was like, that's the coolest. I mean, I know it's a curse, but it's a cool gift too, man. Like, somebody's going to love you for you.
I still want to walk with my husband.
Huh?
The fuck?
Like, I walked here, motherfucker.
I mean, still want to look good I still want to look good. But yeah, it's the truth, man. Like, I don't know. Training y'all taught me a lot, dude. It really had. It really, really did. And but
you and Nate made that day like way better.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah, there's some good shit,
bro.
man.
Like, and y'all never seen it, but me and Nate would like literally look at each other and like start tearing up sometimes because y'all were just impressing the shit out of us. And you could tell the world how it is. Like, I know I was an asshole to y'all, man. I was an asshole.
Guys, you're a fucking asshole.
I was an asshole to them, man.
He's a fucking asshole.
You just can't like.
When people be like, "Oh, you messed up," I'm like, "Oh, yeah, he's a fucking asshole." He's cool though.
He's cool.
Cool guy.
To me, and this was only to my gym. I felt like you had to earn that. Like, I'm not just gonna respect you just because you showed up at my gym. I'm gonna respect you when you put in work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not gonna like you until I see some shit going down. And dude, they would go in there and busting their asses, dude. I'm talking about like for real.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like, it got to the point where Jesus was catching up to me. Jesus almost beat me on a couple.
Jesus is strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't look it, but he's strong as fuck.
Yeah. And then, like I said, it got to the point where, I mean, y'all are doing everything independent. You're driving now.
Fucking driving. That's
like the best.
Big
Are you
deal,
dating?
Dude.
Are you dating someone? Are you going on dates?
I went on a date last Saturday.
How was it? Let's hear it.
Oh, dude, like, I think he watches, like, my stuff.
Well, he don't watch this though. Don't worry, he won't watch.
It's one of those like, are you single? Yeah.
No,
Put you on
like,
blast.
Okay, so the
too.
date must have been shitty.
No, he's a nice guy.
Date's definitely shitty.
Yeah,
Date's
you didn't try
definitely shitty.
hard,
You just
bro. Next
solidified
time, Brazilian steakhouse.
He's
something
like, oh,
good.
so I'm a nice guy, huh?
So put it out there. Say, what's a good date for you then?
What's a good?
What would be
what's
a good
date?
ideal?
Well,
There you
because
go.
this is just like, look, if I go out.
Oh yeah, it had like a
Damn
little.
it, yeah, I wish you wouldn't fuck around with
No, no
that.
worries. So look,
She looks so stupid though.
They'll be like, oh my god, look.
What about now? Yeah.
Yes, they moved it, like, they came up.
All right.
Like if I go on, like, we go out to eat, right?
Who, me and you?
Yeah, we all go, right?
Okay,
And-
where we going?
I don't know. Okay, so we go somewhere, right? And if I order drinks, you know, let's say I order like 3 margaritas, and you're like, oh, let's because like, okay,
Say
fine,
it,
I'll
Spanish.
say it. Okay.
Say it. Go ahead. Don't have no shame in here. What happens in the couch does not stay in here.
Yeah, it goes on the internet for everybody here. Yeah.
It's on the clouds. Now you're already out there now.
It's on
Now
the
you
cloud.
need to admit
I do not have to say
it.
it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
That
he's
sucks.
watching it like I just think that was a little weird, personally. You know, nice guy.
What was?
Well, let us all be the judge of that.
What was weird about it?
Okay, so he
I
told.
will lace up on some weird dates after.
Well, it wasn't weird. I just didn't like it. And that's why I don't think I would go on a second date because I wouldn't do that. So we went on a date, we ate, blah blah blah, right? And then
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's 8.
Yeah, and then it's the first time I met him. We met on Instagram.
You're fucking meeting dudes on Instagram. Be careful. You better carry a
No,
gun.
well, like he goes to like my school and like we've.
Oh, okay.
We've
Gotcha.
messaged for like yeah. Well, anyways, whenever the tab came, like he just ordered more than what I had ordered, and I was like, and I offered like, oh, do you want to go have? And he was like, yeah, sure. But
So you're paying for like part of his.
But
then,
I paid for his fucking margaritas, dude. And like I like, let's say we went out, right?
Oh, so he ordered margaritas. You didn't order
No,
nothing.
I ordered a water because I'm in a hashtag diet with like some chicken, you know.
Some chicken.
Some chicken.
She would slip the tab. He's like,
Yeah. I gotta
And
say,
this guy-
This chick gets a
here's like
disability
$9.
check.
This
Bring
guy,
another margarita.
this guy got like 2 margaritas, and like let's say like I got a whole bunch of margaritas, and I went out with you. I'll be like, no, I'll pay for all my stuff. Like,
Oh, I got it.
and
say,
then,
I got it. I'm down with that.
you know, that was just like that's fucked up.
That is
Like
yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't even
pretty
do
shitty.
that to a friend.
Yeah, that's pretty
And that was
shitty.
like that
That's
was my
why-
first time me seeing him, like meeting.
But you got to
him.
be like kind of a man, you know. That's kind of
No,
what, like a man move.
not
right
at all.
there. Yeah.
Anybody who wants to bring me on a date from Instagram, it's going to be Dutch.
What is Dutch?
Means you both pay your half.
Halfsies.
But
you paid for a lot because you didn't drink nothing.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
no, I-
So saying you're
I'm just
paying,
kidding.
you're
I'm
paying for
just
the
kidding.
date.
I paid for every date I've ever been on.
Yeah,
I think.
same. Nah, not all of them.
And
but
I
most
feel
of
like
them.
that
Most
said a
of them.
lot about him. I mean, afterwards we went to the movies and he paid for the fucking movies, but I was already like, nah, I'm not coming again, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I could have spent that money on some motherfucking shit.
Right?
Oh, and margaritas are not cheap too. $10,
For
12.
real,
Let's
yeah.
get top
And
shelf.
then,
I'd be like, hey,
So
homie,
then-
you
so then the
gonna have to stick to
so then the
old,
receipt
McCormick's?
comes through, and
Oh,
then
Taco.
and then I was like, okay, well, I'll just pay for his half, fine, right? And so then I was like, oh, so did you leave her a tip? It's like, oh, I only did the tip for the % that was in the receipt, and I'm just like,
Oh, it needs a cheap ass on the tip too. Come on, bro.
Damn, so that was a terrible date.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do the waiter wrong because she was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fucking fault. And I was just like, what the fuck? I have guys that can pay for my whole fucking meal.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm
Yeah.
taking you out, I'm paying for our drinks. Or
Our
like,
food,
if I
yeah.
invite you out, first of all, like,
Like,
I
first of all,
invited you.
First date, right?
I'm the type of
For
person
sure.
that if I don't have money, I'm not gonna fucking go out, dude.
Right.
This is how it is.
Do you think he did that just because you're crippled?
Take advantage of the crippled people.
Do you take advantage of you?
I don't think so. I think that's just like his role.
No, I think that was just him.
No, throw it out.
just
Throw that
sounds-
name out there.
That just sounds like him as a person.
Yeah, he's a terrible
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Is he-
Yeah,
and he
I
went to your
just-
school?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't go to school, guys. Happening.
Number 92 on the... No, I'm just kidding.
But right, it was like
Have you had any... Yeah, it is awkward.
I was just like, I'm not trying to be fucking judgy, but fuck. Man.
No, that's totally judgy. I don't care if I'm in a wheelchair or not. You better act as if I'm a normal date, dog. Like, I don't know.
But I think that was just like him as a person. Like,
If he does that with that one thing, he does other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Day one.
just to say, like,
Day
imagine how
one.
much of a cheapskate he would have been in a relationship. Then, like,
So see, I don't even think it's a cheap thing. I think it's just like a lack of thinking thing. Like, oh, my meal
I think
costs
it's a
more
totally
than
cheap
hers.
thing.
He was just like, oh, sure, we'll do halfsies.
yeah, and I didn't get margarita.
Yeah.
Or am I like, no, I'm not over it.
Some dudes are just stupid. They got no fucking
Is that
common
what you're
sense.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Have you ever been like on a weird cripple date, like,
I've-
or have been on a weird date?
I've been on weird
situation?
dates, but it's
But-
just mostly the person.
Okay, can I ask?
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go
Sure.
ahead.
Is it okay for like the guy to ask you what happened that first date? Because he asked me.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's okay. It's
I would
not-
totally ask you. I ask people that. I mean, I am disabled though, but I ask people their disabilities like when I first meet them.
Same.
Like number one thing come out of my mouth. Hey man, you got CP? You know, like I'm just
Yeah, Zach puts it out there.
like
he'll see
I'm not
somebody
trying to hide. I'm
walking
not
up
trying to
on
hide
you, he's like,
shit.
Hey, what's wrong?
You got
Okay,
what's up
well,
with?
well, but
because-
like for the girls that are watching, like, is it okay? Like, is it okay for
I think
them
that's cool.
to ask for the first date?
I mean,
I
yeah.
feel
Oh,
like some
for
girls
sure.
will be like, can we talk about other stuff? Like, can you ask me these on the second date?
I mean, I think it'd be
I don't
difficult
think
if
it's
they
because
make
of
the
that.
whole thing
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
I
Make the
agree.
whole date about
Yeah.
just that, then that's weird. But
Yeah,
If
exactly.
it's just like, hey, what happened? Then you kind
So
of
the
move on.
wheelchair, yeah.
That's a normal conversation.
Yeah.
For leaving.
Because like
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, like what?
I probably
Well, I'll do
wouldn't-
that, but it's like, so where's this wheelchair come from? You know, that's kind of like the elephant in the room over here.
I've had that dumb shit.
Or would you do it yourself just so that you don't make that person awkward?
Right.
About that?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, just so you know this will happen. And then
I never bring it up. No, I let them ask,
See, I don't ever bring it up either. Yeah, but if they ask, I'll tell them.
and
yeah.
they it's always so awkward.
I'll always like probably throw a joke out there, break the ice a little bit, then kind of like,
For
okay,
real?
it's out there. I don't have no legs. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
You
it.
know.
I mean, I'm pretty like cool with it. I'm like, oh yeah, well, ask away. What the
Because
Yeah.
usually it's always like so. Like usually for me, if I've been on dates, they're like, so you feel. And I'm
All
like-
that work?
I'm like, yeah, I wax on. I'm like, I'm like,
So you want to find out?
But that's exactly what they're like. So is it? You know, does the girl have to ride you the whole time? I'm like,
So is that a question that you get to? Because I know that's like top like 3 things. Like,
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
how's your dick work? You know, it's like is that they're like, oh, can you still fuck? It's like kind of a thing. Like, dudes ask it. Yeah, I don't know if that was like a.
is that? He brought that up on the first date. He brought like, can you do the deed on the first date?
No, he didn't.
I'm about to say, hell no, get away. That's red flag after red flag. Like he's bringing, he's
No, I'm
not
just
paying.
saying,
He's
like, in
like,
general,
can you still
Like-
get down?
No, and I don't think I've like been asked what.
What did you say? I missed it.
Rewind.
Yeah, rewind on that one.
I was saying like the reason.
that's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably why he wanted to split the check instead of pay for the whole
'Cause
thing.
he said-
He's
yeah,
like,
that's
I can't.
Oh, you can't have sex? Split it.
Give her the bigger half.
Split that up, baby. Yeah. Put the margaritas on this bitch.
Yeah, 2 more. Yeah.
Please.
Matter of fact,
Hey,
send one of
one to
those
go.
over that girl over there.
Guys, what if he's watching?
Give me 2 more. Her hands don't even work.
Sorry, buddy.
It'll be all right.
Well, he'll know what to do better next time.
Yeah.
See? There you go.
If anything, we're helping
You're welcome.
him.
Yeah.
You know what is it?
Yeah, if he's
Well,
watching.
I'm not talking bad about him.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're not talking bad
No.
about you guys. We're just calling you
Thinking
cheap.
the-
We're just calling you cheap. I'm sorry. We're not talking bad.
I just wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good way to
Nothing
answer
wrong
that.
with that.
I don't think I've not had any weird date situations because of my situation. I don't think.
Yeah, me either. I don't think.
Well,
I've had like try to go to places and I couldn't like get in.
I've met a girl off like AOL chat line, and then I told her I was like 6'2" with a good build, and she was like,
No,
Catfish the girl.
why?
because I was 6'2" and a good build before my accident. Is what I told her.
Hey, what was your accident though? What was that?
I want to say like a car wreck.
A car wreck?
It
You
was
just
some-
like a
some-
normal one that's
Yeah,
believable?
no,
Yeah,
it wasn't
okay.
nothing like it wasn't nothing too like extreme. But yeah, I mean, and she was like, "Oh, I thought your profile said 6'2". I was like, "Oh, I was." I, was like, I definitely was.
And
you know?
then what did she say?
She was like, "Well, what happened?" I was like, "Car wreck a year ago." I was like, "I'm sorry, I haven't changed that yet. It's on there, and I don't have any recent pictures because I've been in the hospital." So. Like I'm not. I've had a girl like tell me to pull my truck over. Like she seen me because I rolled my window down, and she was like, like pull over, pull. I was like, all right, yeah, oh, hottie, dude. I pulled over and I got out. She's been like, oh, and she drove.
She drove off.
Yeah. So I've had some foul ass shit too. Yeah.
So I feel like I've had road rage, and I look maybe like from here up like a badass, but like just like threaten to fight people sometimes.
Oh, I have some serious.
Yeah,
I'll stand
totally.
Up.
But thank God they don't ever like try to take me up on that offer.
I'll stand up on my nubs, and I'm like, you don't want me to get out this truck, homie. What's up? If I take off the shirt too, they're just like,
oh fuck.
Shit.
I'm putting her in drive and heading out.
I really have done that a couple times.
I've done that more than a couple times.
Not
So I better stop telling people that. They can whoop my ass. Yeah.
I know. I bet. Like, but it's like getting down to it because I've have like road rages to where it turned into a little scruffle. I bet they're like looking for me, like, and I'm like, like an alien. They're like, where's the son of a bitch at? I'm like,
What's wrong with you? Got me.
little alien.
Oh, you just made that dude from YouTube real happy. Look at your nubs.
Oh yeah, what questions did weirdo YouTuber have?
Oh, we gotta look that. I was gonna look that up earlier.
I don't know.
I'll look it up. Like, you got more questions over there?
Okay. Oh, and about the girl that sounds hot. That was it.
What?
The girl that sounds.
Okay, so I didn't meet this chick off AOL chat line. My friend. Oh God, it's a terrible story. All right, my friend was like, woke me up out of a dead sleep. I'm in high school still. He just graduated, so he's like spending the night at my house. He's like, hey, we're gonna go meet up with this girl. She sounds fucking hot. And I was like, she sounds hot. He's like, yeah, I've been on the chat lines with her. You know, 'cause that's before like picture phones.
That's how I learned how to type,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's like ASL,
MSN,
age, sex, location. You know, so we. I was like, all right, let's go meet this girl. So we drive to. I'm talking about. I don't even know where. I want to say like Dayton or something. And we're like, yeah, we're pulling up. She gets out, and then like, man, she looks like she's the one with a disability because she's like just kind of like coming up. She ain't really like that, but she's ugly as hell. Right? Like, I'm being serious though. If I'm just speaking real, this girl look like a mud duck. All right, so I'm gonna explain the situation. I'm trying to be nice, okay? So Robert starts backing up.
Very nice.
I said my friend's name too. Awesome, damn it. Okay. So my buddy starts backing up, starts backing his truck up. He's like, hell no, like, no, I ain't that desperate, you know, like I was like, and I was trying to talk him in, and I was like, dude, nobody's gonna find out.
It's like a moped, bro.
I ain't
It's like
saying
a
shit.
moped.
Like, I ain't gonna say nothing. And he's pissed off on the way home, right? He's like, man, we went all the way over here for nothing. We saw his gas. And I felt like a G. I felt like the wingman, right? I said, go back. I got you. Right? I'll go in there and I'm getting this ugly duckling for you. Right? Like, let's go back. So sure enough, dude, we go back and I could not pull myself to it. Like, I started getting the truck. I seen her again. I said, oh no, Robert, I can't. He said, what?
You drove all the way back
And
there.
I said, bro, you might as well just you pull off now because it ain't happening. And he had her number saved in his phone for like ever as like the Zach Sweet Country Girl or something. That was awkward. But people do sound hot, apparently.
Yeah.
Because she sounded like a Sandra Bullock. You don't sound hot, man.
Okay.
I was just like,
Okay, yeah.
she's like, all right, like, that's cool. But, yeah, okay, that concludes our episode for Cripple Couch Talk.
Yeah, I think so. That's it.
Was there any more questions? Y'all, I think
Yeah,
I'm on like 2.
didn't you?
Yeah, Zach.
Always do 2 parts if you want. That way you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Oh, most awkward situation you have ever been in since a wheelchair?
Most awkward? Man, there's been so fucking many. I can't even think, man.
Most awkward.
Okay,
Though. What's the most awkward? What's what you're like, oh my God.
Most
I cannot
awkward.
believe.
So I had a flat in my tire one time, and
Your wheelchair tire or
yeah,
truck tire?
my wheelchair tire.
Okay.
And so I
That's like, I don't think that's awkward, is it?
no, it gets awkward. So
Oh, I don't think that was awkward.
I was listening to that.
I don't understand. No, so I fixed my tire, right? And I use these tubes that have this like green slime in them and shit, because like if you get a nail in them, it fucking fixes this shit. Yeah. So me and my buddies decided we're gonna go to Hooters like after I fix this tire, right? So I put like I put the air in there, you know. We take off to Hooters, and like I'm sitting in Hooters, and then I hear like what sounds like an explosion. Like it sounds like I thought somebody like shot a shotgun in there. So I'm like looking around, like expecting to see a dude with like a gun or something. And the entire like it's like a Hooters on like a Saturday, like college football on, so it's fucking packed. And the entire place is looking at me. And then about this time, I realized like I'm sitting a little like low on one side. And there's like, I realized like my tire had popped somehow.
Oh, his tire.
Well, the problem is like.
I'm thinking like the fucking truck.
No, on my wheelchair. Yeah, I'm a wheelchair.
It does sound loud. Sometimes it sounds like a gunshot.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm sitting inside of Hooters.
You still do some Florida?
Well, it's got this green slime in it that's exploded fucking everywhere. It's all inside of Hooters. And that's like, that was bad.
And you were looking behind you?
Yeah, and then everybody's looking at me because like I'm the boom, you know? So then I got to roll out. So every time I roll, it's like squirting green shit out everywhere.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was you win on that one.
That was pretty bad.
You're by yourself?
No, I was with, well, it might have been better if I was with myself, so I had like no friendly witnesses, you know?
You got an awkward situation you've been in?
I don't think so, dude. I'm trying to think.
I have another crazy cripple story too. Kind of an awkward situation / me being a dumbass. So this was like a long time ago. I was living with my brother at the time, thank God. And I watched a YouTube video on how to like pick out of handcuffs. Like use like a hair pick, how to pick out of handcuffs. So I get on eBay. Did you nail it?
Did you do it?
Fuck yeah, I get on eBay and I buy me a set of Smith & Wesson like police issued handcuffs. And I become like a badass at like getting out of these things, like getting out of the double lock and everything. And I used to do it like for fun, just like lock myself up and like pick out. Well, one night I'm like laying in bed and I'm gonna try this shit.
Why?
I'm gonna try this shit, right? So I block them and I double lock them. Well, I locked them so tight that it cut the circulation off on my hands, and then I'm back here like trying to get out real fast so I can like still feel my fingers, and then I drop the pick on the bed. Like you know, you like sit on the bed like your butt's like down like this, so it's like I can't find it, and then I can't feel my fingers, so now I'm fucked, you know. So like, and then I have no balance, right? So then I have no balance because I'm fucking handcuffed, and I fall over on the side of my bed.
I look at you completely different now.
So you got who do you call?
I'm a dumbass.
To come help.
Like I said, thank God I was living with my brother at the time. So like, a funny thing I called. So my phone at the time,
I would be snapping.
My bed's like up against the wall, and there's like a ledge for like the window. And my phone back then there was flip phone days, so I had a flip phone on the window. So I'm like laying on my side, so I'm like, fuck, I'll just wiggle over here and like grab it with my mouth and then flip that bitch up with my tongue or something. And then like call for help, you know? So I go up there and try to bite it, get it off the ledge, and it falls on the floor. So then I'm like, well, we're fucked. So like I'm laying here and like, this was probably like 2 o'clock at night. And like I knew my brother had to work in the morning.
Why were you doing that like at 2?
I didn't have a job at the time, so I was like just hanging out.
Just picking handcuffs.
Yeah, I was bored as shit. Yeah, exactly.
What does any normal man do on a Saturday night?
Yeah, so
picks himself out of handcuffs.
Yeah, so
that's such a weird story.
I think I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna lay here till in the morning, right? So I'm like laying here. Well, I leave it for like maybe like 20 minutes. And then I'm like freaking out because I'm like, fuck this shit. My hands are gonna fall off. Like it's like the circulation's like way too tight. Yeah.
Oh, my cheeks are hurting, dude. This is so funny.
My brother's name's Connor. And he's like across the hall, like dead asleep. So I'm like screaming, Connor, 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 like as loud as I can, because this fool's like out like a light, you know. So after about like 10 minutes of screaming, he like walks into my room like all asleep and shit. And he's like, what? And I'm like, I'm a dumbass. I was like, I've handcuffed myself. I don't need you to like. And he just starts like laughing.
I've super glued myself
to
myself.
Pretty much. So he like goes and gets the key and lets me go, and he's like, "You're a fucking dumbass." I'm like, I know. Yeah.
The funny part, he gave up. He was like, "Fuck, no, I'll stay here all night."
Well, like
I was like, I would never think that. I would never just think I'm just gonna lay it. I'm just gonna lay it out.
Yeah, well, you kind of stuck. Yeah, so like after that, I threw those handcuffs away because I was like, I can't be responsible with these things, you know. So.
Oh my God, that's the best cripple story I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's a pretty good.
I cannot top that. I can't even think. I can't even fathom a.
Yeah,
that's
I'm just glad I did
that's
like a time.
That's a Brit situation to the fullest, dude. Like,
yeah, don't do that, folks. Don't ever.
His mind works. His mind works too much.
It does.
You know, I'm busy. He's constantly thinking. I'm just like, bro, you just gotta calm down.
Yeah,
don't handcuff yourself. Yeah. Get out of there. I'd be like, oh, I'm about to manhandle you now.
It was a good bar trick. You know, there's always like cops at the bar. This is back in my drinking days. Like, I go be all fucked up and go to the cop, let me see your handcuffs. And like half the time they'd be like, sure, and fucking lock me up, you know. And I just pop right out and like, here you go.
I would feel like I'd feel like Indiana Jones or something.
It was badass. It was like Houdini. Yeah, I felt like Houdini. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, weird cripple story. Any of them?
No, dude. I don't.
Right, yeah.
Man,
my cheeks hurt. You're more of a dumbass than I am.
No.
I don't think I've ever put myself in a situation like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Don't. Yeah, it's not a good one.
I don't think I've ever had.
I've been trying to think, but
it's pretty embarrassing.
to be continued.
Yeah, we'll save your cripple story.
I pretty much like ate something spicy. My butt was burning, so I went to the restroom at Target and I put like a wet paper towel in my butthole crack.
Your butthole crack.
And then I was like, I had prosthetics at the time, so I was like walking with the buggy, and the toilet paper started coming down my pants leg, and then like some chick was staring at me. She was like 25. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And she like called me out about it. Like, what is that? So like the worst thing that could have happened. I don't know. That's a weird one.
My butt's on fire.
Yeah, I was like, I just kept walking like. Nothing.
Tink, 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 tink.
Tink, 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 tink. But I mean, that was an awkward situation for me. I was like, she was hot, and I was like 12.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, my butthole hurts. Thanks for calling me out.
Bitch, whoever you are.
Hope you're out there, Holly. I don't know her name.
Holly. Your butthole never hurts.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in for Cripple Couch Talk, the 3rd episode. Give Mildred a follow at her Instagram. What is it? At
Mills.
Yeah, Mills. 3 M's, 3 S's.
No, 3 M's and 1 I, and then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's 3
No,
M's,
it's
3
Z.
S's. Oh, Z?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We can say Mills.
Like
Mills.
Mills.
That's how I put 3 M's. So the boys can be like, Mills.
Mills.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got it.
Makes sense.
Got it. But before I was Pitbull Ruhl, I was Zach.
How many Z's?
No, just a whole bunch of A's.
A whole bunch of A's? It was a Zach. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I think so.
I just always been Brett David Key. From birth.
That's an awesome name.
From birth.
No,
Yeah,
it's
born that way.
It's one of those full names
Yeah.
that you gotta say. You can't.
I just got done saying that. I was like, if I say his name, I'm saying Brent David.
Yeah, you have to say it.
There we go.
You know Brent David, right?
You don't say Joe. You say Joe Rogan. You know.
True.
Like, it's a full name.
What's his?
Matthew
What's that dude?
McConaughey?
What's that dude?
Yeah.
FNX. Adrian Conway. He loves Adrian Conway's name.
It's a fucking cool name. I'm a sucker for cool
Yeah,
names.
he was like Adrian Conway's a badass name.
Yeah. Adrian Conway.
But if you want to follow me, I am at Pitbull Ruhl. My last name, PITBULLRUHL. Give us a follow. Come up with some questions for us. Give us some new topics. The sponsors today are Forever 21 and Louis Vuitton.
This is not Forever 21.
Forever 22. Okay.
Forever 25.
Forever 25.
Ooh. Brett, you got anything?
No, that's it. Yeah, I'll buy a van from me. If you need a van, hit me up. AMS Vans.
Our sponsors
That's
today
right.
are Smith & Wesson handcuffs.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And bobby pins.
And bobby pins.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Mills.
Okay, well, make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel. Search up Mills, MILZ, and you should be able to find it. I just post stuff about spinal cord injury, stuff related, how you can make your life easier. That's pretty much my aim, and to help out people. The video that's going to be coming out soon is going to be about chronic pain. That way we can just like talk about what it is and how we can find a way to get together and find remedies. Because so far I haven't found something that has helped me out. So stay tuned for that, and yeah.